folks. Welcome to week one of the 2015 IndyQuest Fantasy Football League. Commissioner May, once again, a pleasure to be here. What do you have to say to our friends out there?
Well, Lemonade, very excited for the season to start, just like I'm sure everybody else is. It's already started, but yes, very, very excited. And we got some matchups going on today, and might as well touch on some matchups unless you got any other topics you want to talk about.
Well, first thing we definitely want to talk about is taking a chance this year. Don't be afraid to make that move to put your team in the chance to make a championship. And, of course, this also, making moves helps build the pot up so everybody makes a little bit more money.
That's true. Speaking about the pot, guys, the payout's the same as last year. $850 for first, the champion. $400 for co-champion. And high points, 70% of transaction, 30% for the other guys. And remember, the top 3 teams in each division go regardless of record. I say this every year, but it's just a reminder. Okay? And why don't we get started, Larry?
Well, that brings us to the first matchup of the week. And let me say, it started out looking like Tom Brady wasn't even going to play the first 4 games of the year. And then, he was clearly pardoned for any wrongdoing in the Deflategate.
It's almost like, I'm sorry to interrupt you, like he added an official in his corner. Okay.
Possibly so. Who knows? One thing's for sure. He came out and busted out with 4 touchdowns, 3 of them to Gronkowski. And that leads to this week's matchup of the week between Bare Knuckles and Wrecking Ball. And it's already off to a fast start. Wrecking Ball with 48 points. Bare Knuckles with 32. Commissioner May?
Yeah, last year, Wrecking Ball, I think I didn't dominate him, but I won last year. I had the first highest score. He had the second highest score. And it could be that way this year again. We could be the number 2 high scoring teams and one of us lose. Obviously, one of us has to lose.
Indeed, that is the case. And speaking of which, obviously Brady, Gronk blew up. Both teams off to a great start. I personally think, just like I said during the preseason, Demaryius Thomas is going to be the difference in this game. So I'm going to have to turn this one over and say that Wrecking Ball be the victor of this game.
Well, obviously, I'm going to disagree, guys. Yes, Brady, great pickup when he got him in the round because we all thought he was going to be out. At least you threw 3 touchdowns to my tight end. I appreciate that. And Bryant and Thomas, his wide receivers, you cannot argue. They are solid. I think the difference will be coming down to his running backs, Miller and Murray, which are serviceable, and really Eddie Lacy and my Denver D. That's going to be the difference. Matt Ryan's going to score his points, but my tight end blew up. It's going to come down to exactly Lacy and Denver D. Thomas, but I'm taking Bare Knuckles because, never go against your own team.
Never go against your own team.
Right. I'm not going to be so intense about that this year.
All right, well, that brings us to the second matchup on the board here. We have Cosa Nostra versus Pigskin Pimps. Commissioner May.
Cosa Nostra, Pigskin Pimps, both have great quarterbacks, Breeze and Rodgers. I call that a wash. Pigskin Pimps is really relying on his rookies. Running backs, Melvin and Gordon, or Yeldon, whoever, but he's got Beckham Jr. and all that. But Cosa Nostra is a really great veteran teams, and I'm big on veteran teams. I think they are good, and I think A.J. Green is going to put the nail in the coffin of the Cincinnati fan. I'm going Cosa Nostra all the way here, guys.
Well, Commissioner May, I couldn't really agree with you anymore on this one. Breeze and Rodgers, in my opinion, pretty even. That's probably going to be a wash, as are several other positions. Really, the difference in this game, to me, appears to be Peterson and Stewart, in the running back position for Cosa Nostra. Yeah, hard to bet against those two, so I'm going to have to go with Cosa Nostra, a victory week 1.
Glad you agreed with me on the second game. I don't understand that first matchup, but I'm glad you agreed with me on the second game. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Yeah. Hello? Hey, Justin, how you doing? Yeah, I know. I talked to you last night. No. Larry's not mad. No, he's not mad at how you drafted his team. He's disappointed. Like a father disappointed in his son. But hey, we're doing the video right now. Yeah, look, don't worry about it, dude. Just get over it. It's okay. Just buy him some beer. He'll be okay. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Bye. Anyway.
That brings us to the third matchup of the week here. We've got Go Boilers versus Fubar Morgan. Commissioner May.
Well, you know what? Fubar Morgan, he's got the Colt Nation. What? Gore Hilton. Boilers got a couple Colts, and Andre Johnson and Vinatieri been. I really don't have any of Go Boilers' team name, his members written down because Go Boilers, what happened? That's all I got to say. What happened? Fubar Morgan all the way.
Well, I agree and disagree with you here. Go Boilers. I mean, this is Coach Bobby, man. The guy places in the money every year. You know, there's a certain method to the madness. So, you know, why debate on that? I'm personally looking at the lineup. It all comes down really the quarterback position. To me, I think Andrew Luck simply is going to outshoot Teddy Bridgewater, and so we're going to have to say Fubar Morgan for the victory in this matchup, week 1.
Right.
All right, that brings us to matchup number 4, Broken Bones and Harmony versus Green Roisin. He said Roisin.
Roisin?
Roisin.
Did you say Roisin?
He did. He said Roisin.
Roisin.
Commissioner May.
Anyway, Broken Bones, Harmony, Green Machine. He's got a veteran lineup in Lynch, Cobb, Murray, Sanders, Phillip Rivers. You know, you just hope he just does enough, does good. And then you got Broken Bones. You call, you know, there are veterans and then there are old men. Smith, Manning, Fitz. I just don't think Broken Bones and Harmony just have it together yet. So I really have to go with Roisin.
Well, you heard it there, folks. And, you know, Smith, Fitzgerald, a couple of my favorite receivers in the league. But at this point, they are getting up there in years. And there's some cause of concern there, well, without a doubt. And then you look at the running back combination for Green Roisin, Lynch, and Murray. It's simply going to be too much to overcome. We're going to go with Green Roisin, chalking up a victory week 1.
Wow. We have agreed on 3 matchups. Wow.
Yeah, and I even bet against my own team.
Yeah.
All right, that brings us to the final matchup of the week. It's the sibling rivalry, brother versus brother, Coach Johnson versus Coach Johnson. Steeler Mac 1 versus fourth quarter. Commissioner May.
Steeler Mac 1, fourth quarter. You know, fourth quarter. I'm looking at the running backs. Abdullah, you know, he's Muslim, so he's going to have to stop and pray 6 times during the game, so he'll be out some snaps. And he's got Hill for Cincinnati. You know, came on strong last year, but I still think they utilize 2 backs more. I think I give the edge in the running back to Keith with Charles and Ellington. And then we get down to the receivers. Besides Evans and Antonio Brown, which I like both, the other guys, you know, they're up and down, and Agnes or Aguilar and Tate and Cooper and Matthews, that could have helped. But I think it could come down to the tight end position, and Jason has Rudolph, Keith has Hill, who is for New Orleans. But you know what? I just have a feeling a fourth quarter takes this.
All right, well, you know, great matchup on paper. These guys look like it's going to be neck and neck. I couldn't help but notice that Antonio Brown came out and scored 28 points on Thursday Night Football.
True.
28 fantasy points, that is. And so that's off to a great start there. And then looking at it, I'm just going to have to say I think that Golden Tate will probably blow up this weekend, and that will be the difference maker in this ball game. I'm going to go with fourth quarter.
So we're both going fourth quarter. This is an ankle breaker here, guys. No pun intended, but Johnsons, you both have small ankles.
But no. Woo! All right, well, that brings us to our closing comments here. You know, obviously, guys, we want to keep our lineups filled. You know, prepare for injuries. It happens every year. And, you know, there comes times when you just have to make a move. And, you know, definitely don't be afraid to trade. I know that I'll be looking to propose the trade to end all trades this year. Something will get done. Be prepared.
True, guys. I mean, if someone blows up the first week, don't be afraid to take them, because you know what? Usually the best moves are made in the first few weeks, and then you just spot in and go from there. Someone always surprises, and just hold on. Yeah, Justin, I told you he wasn't mad. Okay, he wasn't mad. Get over it.
All right, folks, it's been real. We'll see you on the gridiron tomorrow morning. Rock and roll, baby. Woo!
Week 1.